So thank you so much for this, because as we all know, the Vabismo nowadays is one of the good tools in our hand now, and it make a change, I think so. But let me ask you, when is your cutoff to change from one anti-VEGF to another? And when you decide I'm not going to continue for anti-VEGF, I will go for intravitreal steroids. So what's your cutoff?
Yeah. And for these two patients, which we have, or three patients, all of them phakic. There is no one pseudo-phakic. And for the naive patient, we have the faricimab was good. But for the if you ask me about the switching, why we switch the patient? You can find that the patient after received 3 Eylea injection, and it was maybe improvement in the vision, but in the central wasn't so improvement. And we have the access to go, because according by the Eylea 8 milligrams, that after 3 injection you can extend for 3 months or 4 months.
Yes.
And as we have the faricimab and there is double action of the faricimab, let us try this patient, because even for us, if the patient aware from that switching to steroid earlier, so we can give the option if there is suboptimal response. Like in this situation, the CST was increasing. In spite of there is maybe sometimes one line, the patient maybe we can consider it that the patient maybe is in the first visit wasn't good. But if there is deterioration of in the CST or the number of letters, mostly we switch for the anti-VEGF after the loading dose. Especially here we give the 3 loading dose for the patient.
So one of the good to switch from one anti-VEGF to another is to look for the visual acuity and the thickness together. Not only if you find that the thickness is not improving, so you can switch.
This totally. For us, as we mentioned, that sometimes even the patient, when we look at the number of letters, if we say one line, sometimes we have in the number of the patient who in the clinics, we're around 80 patients. So sometimes the vision will not be correctly, but we depending mostly on the OCT with the vision, not just the OCT.
So as you mentioned that if you're feeling that anti-VEGF, you're injecting, there is no response, so it's not logical to continue. Yes.
Even the patient, they will not be compliant. They didn't come for the injection for the eyelid in the left eye. So we emphasize this. But for us, which was maybe there is some patients, they are lower respond or they need more injection in that. But if you inject the same medication for the patient without any improvement, the patient will not be compliant to the treatment. So for that, we give the option to go for the anti-VEGF.
Totally agree. Thank you so much.
Thank you. If you ask
about vasculitis associated with faricimab,
we don't have any case of vasculitis. We have cases of intraocular inflammation like iritis in the Eylea and in the faricimab, both. And just after the injection, sometimes this is 1 day of steroid will be vanished. We don't have any kind of
vasculitis. Thank you.
Vasculitis. I think we give more than the time for the symposium. Thank you very much. Thank you for attending. Thank you.